Hi, this is Paul Sibcy, and I'm going to talk about mindfulness today. When I say mindfulness, I mean really awareness, being aware in the moment, in the now, not of the future, not of the past, but here. A wonderful writer named Henry Miller once said, "The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware." And when we're aware is when we're alive. Now, it's hard when we first understand that, how to really embody it. But awareness is not being in the future, not thinking of our plans, our ideas, our concepts, our beliefs, but about this present moment. Not about the past, not about our memories, not about our sentimentality, about what might have happened or what could have happened, but right here, right now. And when we bring our awareness into the present moment, when we bring awareness into our body, to our energy, to what is present right now, whether we're in the park and we can also open ourselves to the green grass and the blue sky, or whether we're just sitting in the office as I am now, just watching the breath and being aware of the energy of my being, and being aware of talking, the words that somehow arise from somewhere out of the depths of my being and express themselves in the here and the now. When we're fully aware, in my experience, we're participating in a miracle. Life unfolding in the here and the now. What's going to happen next? We watch it unfold. We participate in it. We wait until that inner voice says, "Oh, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to say this, you're going to say that." But it's participating in a divine dance of the here and the now. And what is the good of that? It's living. As Henry Miller says, that is to live. To live means to be aware. The aim of life is to live. We can all agree with that, to live fully, to express ourselves fully. But to live, as he points out, is to be aware. If we're not aware, you could clearly say, you're not living. And so we go on in our days and ways. We go on and we automatically do everything. We drive automatically while we're thinking or listening to music, or we do our dishes automatically, waiting for them to get done so we can go on to the next activity, or we space out, watch TV, watch a movie, chat with friends, play cards. All of it mindlessly. Not mindfully, but mindlessly. And when we do that, we're not fully living because we're not present, because we're not aware. So to practice mindfulness is to practice awareness, to practice engagement in the present moment. Now, mindfulness to me also means to be non-attached to what's going to happen. If I am attached to what's going to happen in the next moment, if I am attached to what's going to happen to me or whatever pet project I have at that moment, then I'm not really in the present. In other words, I am caught in worry or fear or anxiety about what is going to happen. That's in the future. It's not in the present. It's about something out there that may or may not happen. And we look forward to it with anticipation if we think it's going to be a good experience. Or we dread and fear if we think it might not be a good experience. So the attachment is to the pleasure. The attachment is to the outcome. And as long as our attention is out there, we're not here. And so we suffer. And so we have anxiety. Or we have anticipation. But whatever we have isn't the joy of being here and now and enjoying this present moment. One of the most interesting things we can do to practice that is go into the park and watch the squirrel. Or take your dog along and watch how they do it. They have no thoughts of the future. They have no thoughts of the past. They only have this moment. And sometimes I used to love to watch my cats because it seemed as though they would just get up for no reason, walk over from one place to the other, jump up, and sit back down again. And without thinking about it, obviously, it's time to move. And that's what we can gradually get in touch with when we practice present moment awareness. We begin to get in touch with what wants to happen within us. You could say, by extension, that being aware of what wants to happen within us allows us to live the inward life, allows us to unfold with life rather than forcing it, allows us to blossom, allows us to bloom. So your daily practice, if you wish to embark on it, would be just for 5 minutes today. Or if you're used to doing mindfulness in one form or another, to do it the rest of the day. But just for 5 minutes to walk. And as you're walking from where you're sitting right now to the kitchen or the bathroom, is to just allow yourself to feel the feet touching the ground, to feel the arms moving, the legs moving. Watch the breath unfold as you do it. And allow yourself to embrace this. Embrace the miracle of it. Embrace the miracle of life. And as you do this, just notice, as you will, the power of the attention, wanting to wander, wanting to go out of this moment, out of it, and into something else. I blacked out.
Blacked out.
Screen.
Just hit the button. It's okay.
Into something else. And you watch it. And just allow that to be without arguing with it or fighting with it, but coming back to the moment. Knowing that this is awareness. Watching the mind go elsewhere and bringing it back to the here and the now. Simple task. Practice that. And in a few moments, in all likelihood, you'll say, oh, I was remembering a few moments ago that I was going to be mindful, and I haven't been. And then you can start again to be mindful. That's the whole thing. There's no success, there's no failure. There's just practice. So we'll talk again. Thank you very much for practicing mindfulness. When you practice mindfulness, you're bringing something to the world. You're bringing aliveness to the world and to yourself. Thank you. Bye-bye.